Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo here, and welcome back to my channel, Apollo Extra. Today, I'm back with another story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was Reincarnation of Pennywise from It. And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted story. Now, before continuing this, shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to my boy Chris Darkweather for suggesting this idea. He's an OG subscriber of my main channel. Now, it is his idea. He has been suggesting this for a while now, so here it is. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels if you like the content of both channels. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins 4 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure no Sato. It was October 10th and nighttime, as the village was celebrating, and some of the people were still mourning because of the loss that they had suffered 4 years ago. While this was going on with most of the people, there were a group of people who were enraged and wanted to vent out their anger at someone. And that someone unfortunately was the 4-year-old resident Jinchuriki of the said village, an orphan kid named Naruto Uzumaki. As currently we see him laying in the pool of his own blood, beaten and bruised badly. Even his intestines were brought out after he was gutted, and the people who was covered in his blood were smiling down at him. Finally, we had our revenge. Now what should we do? Burn his body. Leave no trace. Burn this whole apartment complex down. And after that, flames were seen rising from the apartment complex. And it was after 8 hours someone responded to it. And it was already too late at the time. And the next day we see that the current Kage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, was standing there with a lot of Anbus as a burned corpse that resembled a skeleton now was being taken out. He sighed looking at it. I still can't believe that this happened. How did this happen? Well, the trauma team says that it was because of a leakage of gas inside the house because of the stove. And Naruto was trying to cook himself something to eat, and it happened. Cook himself? Now that cannot be true. Naruto didn't even know how to cook. It was instant ramen. You know that he can cook that, right? Poor kid. I wished there was something that we could have done. Damn it. Why was the trauma team so late here? They were all busy. It was their day off, Kage-sama. And when they arrived, it was already too late. I see. Prepare for a funeral. It is time that I reveal to the village what has they lost. As the whole civilians were gathered, and amongst them were those who were smirking and happy. The people of Konoha, I am here to tell you a terrible news, and a terrible secret that I have been keeping from you all. Now you know that our resident Jinchuriki Naruto Uzumaki, right? As everyone noticed and nodded instantly, he has died, and cheers were heard. But that is not the complete truth. Naruto was not only then Uzumaki, but a Namikaze as well. He was a son of Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, and Kushina Uzumaki. Both of them could not have asked any other one to give up their kid. So that is why they used their own son to be the Jinchuriki. And not only that, and only Uzumaki is the one who is able to stop Biju. Now that Naruto is dead, that Biju will be back. That is the next threat that is looming over our head, and this time around there is nothing we can do to stop it. And instantly the smile on those people who were doing this fell, and they were now scared, enraged at their Kage for telling them this now, and feeling a huge amount of guilt because of what has happened and what they have done, and hope that they could reverse it. And final part. His funeral will be arranged soon, and he will be buried with his parents. And it will be a private funeral, and none of you are allowed to come. As after that, we see Hiruzen went by, and the civilians now had a huge wave of guilt washing over them, because the kid has been beaten by them. At one point, has been abused by them, both verbally and physically, and he did nothing more than to just look the other way and dash away from them scared. And now they begin to imagine the face of their Kage looking down upon them with rage, and Kushina as well. Even those of the shinobi clan who looked down upon him were now feeling a huge amount of guilt because they were close to at least both of them, and now they saw what they truly have done, and they feel disgusted by it. A few years went by as such until now. We see in Uchiha clan compound Sasuke Uchiha was seated at the bank of a river as he was crying because he couldn't do anything good, as his father was, well, ignoring him until he saw a figure standing behind him holding a red balloon, a figure completely dark as shadow. "Hey kid, why are you sad?" "What do you mean, kid? You're same age as me. Why are you all covered in black? And why are you holding onto a balloon? Do you want to get away from here?" "You didn't answer my question," said Sasuke, getting back, as the figure began to take a step forward, one step at a time, and instantly it turned into something twisted, into a clown that scared the crap out of it, as the clown's mouth extended, as visibly canine-like teeth came from it, as it bit down on Sasuke's neck and began to move it like ragdoll as he screamed. His screams were heard throughout the whole village before, well, he was thrown into the river, which was now beginning to turn colors into the red. As soon after, when the parents arrived, they were devastated at the sight of what has happened. It was Sasuke who was bitten, as his blood was now leaked all over into the stream and he was dead, completely pale, but his expressions were that of terrifying. And on his right hand was a balloon that was red, tied with a white string. As the Anbus and everyone else was alerted, "Hokage-sama, with all due respect, I need to find this killer. I will make that bastard pay for what he has done to my son." "We all will," said Itachi. "Calm down, both of you. This killer, he's targeting clan heirs, but why? We don't know. Must be because someone hates the Uchihas. I don't know, but whatever it is, I can't get the memories of it as well," said Inoichi, who was there. "Are you sure, Inoichi? I tried everything, Fugaku. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. Only him drowning, and not even the memories of his past self. That is certainly interesting. That can be possible. There has to be some sort of memories, right?" "Yes, normally they are, but I can't see them. As if something black is stopping me to. There's nothing more than besides the memory of drowning and being fearful than darkness." And that is when another news came. In the Yuga compound, Hinata and Hanabi Yugas were murdered alongside Neji Yuga and all the other kids. All the families were grieving, and the adults. Each and every child in that household has died. As now everyone was now aware, because one resemblance was the same. Each and every child has a red balloon attached to a part of their body. And next news was, one by one, as the day began to count down, all the major clans lost their new heirs as well as the kids. As if this person was reducing their numbers and killing the next generation. And then it was targeting civilians as well now. 1 week later, Konoha's population was reduced from half to only a few hundred, and they were getting more and more tense. "We need help. We need to get serious help. This is not normal behavior. This is a sociopath at work. Our kids are lost, Hokage-sama. We need whoever this is. Not only you, my grandson. He also died. Whoever this is, he's doing this out of anger. That much I'm aware of. But what did we do?" And that is when a priest in the land of fire awoke. "I don't feel nice. Some bad demon is released upon this world that we have never sensed or have heard about before. I have to go and stop it at all cost." As now we go towards Konoha, 1 more week later, and now they were only reduced to a few hundred, literally, because the whole village was now barren. Once popular and very hustling and bustling village was now reduced to a barren land, and everyone was afraid to go out at any time or answer anyone's call. As the priest was walking towards the Hokage office, we see that the council was literally again banging their heads against one another. As the said priest arrived inside. The head priest, what do you want from us? We are we are already facing a great crisis. This crisis that you are facing, that is why I'm here. This is not a normal person. This is an evil demon or a spirit that has been released, and it holds a malicious intent towards all of you, and huge amount of resentment and anger. I'm gonna perform, well, I am gonna perform some exorcism and gonna summon it. As there in the center hall of the council in front of everyone, the spirit was summoned as a dark entity arrived there, shattering everything as it held on a red balloon. Why did you summon me? Who are you? Does it matter? As it transformed into a huge clown that looked dangerous and hideous. It's me. It is I. You're not the real form. Tell me who you really are. Huh. So you saw through me, huh? As it turned into someone else completely. It turned into Naruto. Naruto? Wait. Hello, Hiruzen. All of you. All of you have been lying to me all my life. After I met my parents, Kami gave me an option. Would I like to go back and take revenge, but as a demon? Or would I remain here? But after taking my revenge, I have to go back to Shinigami with my father, not towards my mother, who is up in heaven. And I chose revenge, because my mother wanted me to choose that as well, because of her resentment towards you all. And I vowed that I will reduce you all to none, and that is what I have been doing. You must stop this. You have already killed your killers, right? Yes, but all of them are involved. I'm not gonna leave before all of them are dead. Then you leave me no choice. As some holy water was thrown at Naruto, only for Naruto to laugh. You think that I will be hurt by this. You are, or maybe the follower of Kami, but let me remind you this much. Kami has taken pity on me because of what has happened and knows why I'm doing this. And so does every other god, Yami and Shinigami. They won't listen or answer your prayers because you're helping out those who are scum and are abandoned by them. So leave, priest, or you're going to be my next target. I'm afraid I can't. And the next thing that happened was the priest's neck was snapped by Naruto, and screams were filled out, and the whole room was stained with red cold blood. As after that we see Shinigami arrive there. Your revenge is not complete yet. Don't you want to get revenge on the one who made your life miserable? Yes. As now we see Inamegakure in a hidden basement. Some people with black cloaks and red clouds were gathered, and suddenly they were all bursted out into a fountain of their own blood, and in the center heart a spirit was seen standing, with cold, pale blue eyes. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto, stop this madness or you'll turn into it. Who? Pennywise, whose powers were given to you. I need to stop. I know. I have taken my revenge. Or have you, kid? What do you mean? Your mother, your father, they had enemies. Why not go all out to kill them? Iwagakure, Kumogakure, and Kiri. All these three villages combined attacked your homeland, Uzumaki village, the Uzushiogakure, remember? And Naruto was now under complete control of Pennywise, and all hell broke loose when three more villages were destroyed by it. Only Suna remained. It became so bad that now even Kami, Yami, and Shinigami had to intervene. Naruto break out of this, and they had to strip apart Naruto and Pennywise's soul again. Damn it! Damn you all! I can't believe that I had a host, and you took that away from me. I will find a way. No, you won't. Shinigami? As Shinigami slashed at Pennywise. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, no, no! As Shinigami then destroyed the soul itself of the Pennywise, erasing it from the existence. As now we see Naruto's soul was sent with his parents, and even Minato's soul was freed, as now they were up in heaven. As they were resting, we see that Naruto's eyes suddenly awoken, and a creepy smile appeared. Hmm. Even if my physical form is dead, I have corrupted the kid's mind so much that I became a second personality. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.